right, it's 6 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and open our meeting, call to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Stone?
Here.
Mr. Brumfield?
Here.
Mr. Yeaman? Here. Ms. Deering? Mr. Easley? Here. Mr. Craddock?
Here.
Mr. Merrick's.
Here. All right, we'll have a moment of silence. It's stand, and then we'll have a pledge of allegiance. Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Everybody should have a copy of the agenda for tonight. Do I hear a motion for the approval of the agenda?
So moved. Second.
All right, who moved that? Carol Yeaman moved it, and Herschel Stone second. All in favor? So, do we have a vote on here for that? Yeah, we do. Okay. All right, thank you.
I hit a wrong button over here somewhere.
All right, so Mr. Easley and Mr. Brumfield.
All right, I don't see it.
Okay. Just give me a verbal.
Yes.
Mr. Easley. You want to give a verbal, Alan?
Just a verbal. If you give us a verbal yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. Motion carried. Wonderful. We have the minutes from the last meeting, the January meeting. Any additions or corrections? Do you hear a motion that they be approved?
So moved.
Herschel Stone, so moved. Second?
Second.
Carol Yeaman, second. Cast your vote. Maybe. Motion carried. Any old business?
I do not have any old business.
All right. Any new business?
I would just like to take a moment to introduce the board to Jen Gregory. She will be your new clerk. So she's been with us since the middle of January, so right at a month. So she's still getting her feet wet, and we're still going through training, but you will start seeing emails from her, and feel free to contact her with any questions or concerns.
All right. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
glad to
Hopefully
be
we
here.
won't be too much of a problem for you. I have no chairman's report. We'll go ahead and read the precepts, and then we'll move on to our public hearing. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to Article 5, Division 7 of the Pittsylvania County Zoning Ordinance, we, the Board of Zoning Appeals, have been empowered to hear and decide specific applications and appeals in support of said ordinance. In accomplishing this important task, we are charged with promoting the health, safety, and general welfare of the citizens of Pittsylvania County. We must ensure that all our decisions and recommendations be directed to these goals, and that each be consistent with the environment, the comprehensive plan, and in the best interest of Pittsylvania County, its citizens, and its posterity. Anyone here to speak to the board other than the applicant regarding zoning cases will be limited to 3 minutes. Okay. That's done. Case number S24-001, Ms. Ragsdale.
Case S-24-001, James and Carolyn Calhoun have petitioned for a special use permit on 5.75 acres located on State Road 777, Yorkshire Road in the Callens-Gretna election district to allow for the sale, service, and repair of automobiles in accordance with Pennsylvania County Code, Section 35-179. The Planning Commission recommended by a 7-0 vote with no opposition that the petitioner's request be granted with the conditions recommended by staff, with the following addition to condition number 2. All required fencing and screening shall be installed within 9 months from the time the business is opened. The staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, I do not believe that the Calhouns are here, but I'll be happy to answer any questions that the board may have.
All right, thank you. We'll open the public hearing at 6:05. Does anyone have any questions? Is anybody from the public here? Nobody here to speak to this? Mr. Chairman. Okay. That being said, we'll close the public hearing at 6:06. Any questions for Ms. Ragsdale?
Mr. Chairman, if I might, are the Calhouns agreeable to the full recommendations that have been made by the staff?
They were at Planning Commission, and they were agreeable to that addition that the Planning Commission recommended as well.
Now, how many months did you read in there?
9.
Okay, what I have printed off says 10, so is that a, is that? I
It
don't
may
know
have
if
been a typo on my part. I believe it was 9.
9, okay, I just want to be sure.
If you would like to give them the extra month, you can. That's up to the
No,
board.
let's be sure we on the same page. All right, any other comments from the group? Do I hear that we are, want to have a positive motion with the conditions?
Positive motion.
Okay, I'm going to read a positive motion, and if I can get all this together. Whereas James and Carolyn Calhoun has petitioned the Board of Zoning Appeals for a special use permit for the sale, service, and repair of automobiles, and whereas we find no substantial detriment to adjacent property, that the character of the zoning district will not be changed thereby, and that such use will be in harmony with the purpose and intent of the ordinance. And I move it be granted with the following conditions. If conducted on property, repair activities shall be contained within an enclosed structure. Condition 2, inoperable vehicles shall not be stored on the property for longer than 60 days in accordance with Pennsylvania County Code, Chapter 9, and must be stored in an area screened in accordance with Pennsylvania County Code, Section 35-121. Screened areas for inoperable vehicles shall be a minimum of 50 feet from adjacent property lines and must be installed within 9 months from the time the business is opened. Condition 3, on-site parking must be provided in accordance with Pennsylvania County Code, Section 35-82. Condition number 4, any vehicles on the lot for sale must be parked within a designated parking area. Vehicles cannot be parked on grass areas. I move that a special use permit be granted with those conditions. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Alan Easley. Do I have a second?
I second it.
Second by Mr. Craddock. All in favor, cast your vote.
I'm in favor of that.
Motion carried. All right. All right, case S24-002, Ms. Ragsdale.
Case S-24-002, Valerie McKenzie has petitioned for a special use permit on 0.8 acres located on State Road 41 Franklin Turnpike in the Tunstall Election District to allow for the placement of a double-wide manufactured home in accordance with Pennsylvania County Code, Section 35-223. The Planning Commission recommended by a 7-0 vote with no opposition that the petitioner's request be granted. The staff summary is enclosed in the board packet. Mr. Chairman, a representative with Clayton Mobile Homes, is here to represent the petition.
All right. Would anybody want to make any comments in support of the application? Anybody? Just step up to the mic if you want to say anything.
Can you state your name for the record, too?
My name is Jeff Griggs, and I am the representative for Clayton Homes of Reedsville. And we'd like to just go ahead and move forward with our client to grant that approval so we can get them their home, their dreams.
All right. Do we have any questions for the applicant? I don't think I opened the public hearing, but anyway, sorry about that. Anybody here to speak from the public? No one signed up, Mr. Chairman. All right, we'll close the public hearing. Time is 6:11. Any comments from the board? Any questions? Okay, so we hear a positive motion.
I think so.
Whereas Valerie McKenzie has petitioned the Board of Zoning Appeals for a special use permit for the placement of a double-wide manufactured home, and whereas we find no substantial detriment to the adjacent property, that the character of the zoning district will not be changed thereby, and that such use will be in harmony with the purpose and intent of the ordinance, I move the special use permit be granted. Your motion?
So moved.
Second.
Curry Ammon moved and Herschel Stone second. All in favor, cast your vote.
I'm in favor of it.
Motion carried. No other business?
No other business. I would just like to let you all know we will have a meeting next month. There will be 4 sign permits.
4 signed permits. Motion adjourned. Thank you.